Okay, my friends, let's see what's going on with my Aries crew. Okay, I've been using the energy deck, and I like that. What's been populating here. So let's see what happened in here. The sun and blossoming abundance. Like everybody's been getting the sun, so that's really good. Okay, happiness, joy, love, finding your peace, new beginnings, enlightenment, following your bliss. Really enjoying company of other people and that of yourself, okay? Yeah, door to value, valuing yourself, working on your finances as well, okay? Coming to light those things of your purpose, your purpose in life. So shedding light on your finances and what you need to do in case there's some debts or whatever, and prioritizing how to go about budgeting or bringing opportunities in financial matters, okay, where there once maybe was some financial constraints or worry of finances, okay? So let's see where your energy is at the moment, okay? I feel like victory, okay? So you're feeling like you're ahead, you're getting ahead, that you're ahead, you're feeling good in your own skin. 28 or 10, okay? So I feel like there's some kind of an ending, there's some kind of a coming, you're at the end of something and you're starting to enjoy the fruits of your efforts, okay? So it's like the worst is behind you, and now you're starting to feel, and this a blossoming abundance, right? So you're starting to feel the abundance and you want more of that, and therefore you want more victory. So leaving hostilities behind, indecision behind, and really starting to think with your reasoning mind. Oh, okay, channeled message there, like that. Love and money starting to look good, starting to look up, wanting a caring connection, starting with yourself. All right, I see you doing more introspection, more meditation, more self, healing. Okay, working on communication, better communication. Okay, that may be an issue. Working on any kind of anxieties. Let's see what the possible obstacles are. Or challenges, storms that you may be in right now that you may need help with getting out of, possible advice, okay? We'll take a look at the outcomes, okay, your environment, okay? With man holding a coin here in the bottom, I would say that there's love coming in for you and more stability. So you're having some issues with giving away your power and needing inner strength. Okay, so you may be giving into some fears. That's why it's blossoming abundance, because there's more to be had. The more that you take your power back instead of giving it away to people, other people, and allowing them to control your emotions. So learning self-discipline so that you don't allow other people to change your vibration. You want to emit a good vibration and try not to change yours to a lower vibration if people around you try that, okay? So here there is a partnership here. 43 or 42 could be important to you. 6 and 7. Good luck, okay? Here, very nurturing to yourself, to others, very attractive looking, okay? And this is what's going to bring in more abundance, okay? This is below you, okay? So you've already embodied this person here, whom is the kind of like it's like the tarot of, Queen of Pentacles, okay? Where's this card? Hold on, let me get these out. There we go. In case I need to get to my cards. I've got them everywhere. All right. Yeah, so that's also very, getting more grounded, more connected to source, okay, and getting your love from above, channeled message. Sun, enlightenment, okay? So a lot of things coming to light that are helping you to make good decisions and change your life around. Recently becoming the leader of your own life and using all the resources here that you have, okay? Having the spirit realm also here with you. Meeting a twin flame possibly, and you're fearful again of something, or you wouldn't have anxiety. This is you at the moment having some anxieties, but here in the near future, you know, you're going to be gaining back this, you're going to be gaining back, strengthening your second chakra. This one is the sacral chakra. So I think that is part of your anxiety is whatever, you know, is lacking here in the second and the third chakra, your lower chakras, you know, needing healing. So we'll read through that a little bit, and you can also, you know, message me. I do also work with balancing chakras as well. There's a contract here that that you're in. Okay, and while it's finished in the physical 3D, it seems like there's still some ties to be cut, okay? And then Goddess of the Moon here in your environment. Okay, those are reversed, so we're going to have to look up those. I'm not as familiar with the reversals. Okay, action, needing to take action for your hopes and your dreams to come true. And you're not taking action, so I think that's why you're having anxiety, because you don't see the proper changes, you know, that you want to happen, because you're paralyzed with some kind of fear, or have some kind of attachments that you need to detach from, okay, and for you to reach the abundance, right? Your best self and your best life and your best, your greatest happiness, okay? So in your outcome, there is a new love, okay? Could be someone from afar, okay? Doesn't have to be. Or someone traveling to you or you to them. You are on the right path with this person. They see you as the Empress and are very appreciative for your beauty, okay, inner and outer. You know, they see you as like an Empress, taking very good care of yourself. You know, while you're not perfect, right, they see your inner beauty even when you don't, okay, and they're going to show you, okay, they're going to show you. It has a heart here, right? It's like the King of Cups, right? So they're going to show you just how much you're loved, right? And just how much you're being guided to them and them to you. Something that's very faded, okay? So you could be taking some kind of vacation soon. Yeah, there is some kind of storm going on, whether it's internal or external or both, okay? And that's why you actually may need some kind of vacation, right? But there's something that's very, like I said, faded here. There's a lot of patience needed, balance too as well. And there's just a divine timing at play. And so here you can see, you know, white and black, you know, yin, yang, inner, outer, divine masculine, divine feminine. Okay, so these are things that need to be addressed before you know, in the incoming of this this love, okay? But cornucopia is on the bottom. This is your twin flame, if you resonate with that, okay? So I may throw some cards here in a minute regarding that. Let's see some of the tea leaf cards, and then I'll go back here and read these reverse cards here. Maybe talk about some of these chakras again here, okay? So you could be dealing with a man. He could be 25. I'm not 25, 45. Well, I said 25, so for some of you 25. For others, 45, okay? 15 or 6 could be important. Okay, so I do see, you know, with this person, you having harmony. Okay, 10, there is an ending here, okay, to this storm, whatever this storm is. Okay, I feel like it's an internal one though. Okay, but it could be external as well, like I said. This says November, you need to defend yourself, and success assured with good plans and hard work. So I'm going to put this success with good plans and hard work over actions, okay? Plan and hard work, okay? Taking action, moving forward, right? Like the horses, okay? And then November, I'm putting it over here, the man, okay? So I feel like in November, there will be some kind of communication, okay? This also can do with communication. So there could be some communication or visit or what have you, or just some kind of leveling up to a new, to a higher level of commitment. And then shield, you need to defend yourself. So whatever this storm is, okay, you have the power to defend yourself. So that's setting these boundaries. So whatever the second and third chakras are, right, which you need to research because we can't go through it all in this video, is going to help you to protect yourself against the storms, the inner storms, okay, outer storms. This, you know, if you can deal with them from an from the inner self, then you know you will definitely be protected on the outer, right? Because it all starts in the inner. Let's see what else we got here. We got King. Pay attention to your health. All right, so I feel like, you know, with the anxiety, you know, that can definitely bring upon a storm that has to do with your health. Okay, so you know, and then make sure not to work so hard and be a workaholic, because if you're working too hard and you're just focusing on money, that can affect your health. So don't forget to take care of other parts of you besides just your money, like your mental health, your physical health, your spiritual health as well, okay? With that temple path, that's a very highly spiritual card. Bear, danger, especially in money matters. So contract, you know, there may be some things that you need to tidy up, okay? And make sure you cross all your T's, dot all your I's, okay? And that may be, you know, why you're having anxiety, okay? Maybe you're having some anxiety over money matters, okay? That would be a definite reason why you would have anxiety, and I feel like that actually probably is the reason why. So just make sure to plan, okay? Prepare, all right? So that you're not having to have anxiety over money, okay? Because again, that will cause you inner turmoil and affect your health, okay? So let's see what else we can get here. Ooh. All right, Peacock, beware of great pride. So pride will also affect your health, okay? So, you know, being more humble, okay, will help you with that. You are highly thought of. So again, I feel like I'm going to put that over here with the man holding heart, okay, because you're highly thought of. Actually, I'm going to put it over appreciation because, like I said, they see you as Empress, whoever this person is, okay? You would know. They are, I don't know if you know them or don't know them, but it feels like you do with the world here next to the man holding the heart, okay? Let's see. And then, let's see, period of prosperity and abundance. So I know you are scared, you know, maybe about money matters, okay? But possibly with this contract, you know, you could be gaining some money, okay? So I'll put that over here for now. But either way, I would put it over the temple path, because as long as you're headed the right direction, your north node, and you're following, you know, you're not going to have to worry about anything. You'll have prosperity and abundance, and that includes finances. Caterpillar, things will not always be this way. A change is coming. So when I talk here about the storm warning, and I feel like it's an internal one, again, could be external also, it's not always going to be this way. So if it's not always going to be this way and it has to do with money matters, then apparently you'll be either changing jobs, gaining more money, getting some more money in some way, okay? Let's see, we got pig, beware of greed. So while you want to prepare, you know, and you want to, you know, like have money set aside for things that you need, also be sure to be charitable as well, okay? And I think that also has to do with like your time, you know, so being of service to other people can be helpful. I know it can be hard if you're like wanting to isolate or you're needing help yourself, but it is true that when you serve other people, it, you know, it opens your heart space, and that will actually help with your health. It'll help you bring loving connections, to love yourself more, to be more humble and put down your own pride. So with the greed, I think I'll put that over appreciation, because the opposite for me would be being appreciative and therefore wanting to serve and help and give, right? And be generous with your time, your talents, and your finances. Nest, an emotional, secure, loving family is important to you. And then teardrops, great personal sorrow. So if what's important to you is emotional, an emotional, secure, loving family, then it's possible that you're having some issues in that area, and that's why you're also having anxiety, and they're telling you to be careful with your health. Okay, so, but there is man-holding heart here, so I wouldn't have any fears, right? I do feel like there is more emotional security in your family and your love and your love interests coming towards you, or coming towards you, but coming to pass as you work more on loving yourself, okay? And then I've been using these unicorn cards that I really like, so I really like to see what comes out for you, okay? Prosperity. Okay, a gift of money is on its way. Your income is increasing. Manage your finances with love. Yeah, I really felt money. I never really get that for you guys. Usually it's my Sagittarius, but there's some money issues or anxieties and warnings, and also foretelling of future prosperity, okay? So gift of money is on its way. Your income is increasing. Manage your finances with love. So notice it says with love, right? Not with greed, because we talked about not being greedy. Magic. Make a wish. Believe in miracles. Magic surrounds you. Yep, magic. All right, so let's see here. I'll take 1 to 3 or 4, but I like 3, number 3 or 1. All right, so I guess we're taking 3. Good. Spirit always usually speaks to me in 3. So balance. Time to relax, indulge in a little more or less, set boundaries with your work. So that's what I kind of felt like too when it talks about setting boundaries with your work. Because that can make you sick, right? You know, just becoming a workaholic and then, like, you know, not having time for yourself or your family or, you know, your personal growth, your spirituality, or your mental health, you know, or physical health or things like that. So you're definitely a healer, okay? A lot of people who come to this channel are. So I'm a healer helping other people to learn to be healers, okay? So like we're healing ourselves and then we can heal other people, okay? You have powerful healing gifts. Have faith in your abilities. Stay true to your path as a healer. So whether you know it or not, you are. So I would ask you to just contemplate it and ask for help, okay, from Spirit, from God, and ask Him to help you with this gift, right? Okay, it's a part of your purpose and your life plan. Your true life's path. Intention. Be clear and decisive. Focus on what you really want. Be bold with your request to the universe. So be assertive, be bold, and be very intentional with what you ask the universe, okay, what you ask of God, okay? Cycles. Everything has its right time. Honor the cycles of your body. Tune into the moon's magic. So I feel like they're talking a lot about your vessel and your physical self, you know, with them talking about, you know, becoming, that you're a healer, and then paying attention to your health, okay, and then, you know, the anxiety that's here as well. And so the moon does affect your moods. So pay attention to, like, even keeping a journal of how you feel in the different phases of the moon, and maybe seeing each month, you know, does it change or does it stay the same, so that you can know how you feel and how to capitalize on your moods, or how to make things better when your moods are, you know, lower, and at what time of the month they're lower, okay? It says tune into the moon's magic, and it says honor the cycles of your body. So, you know, if you need to rest and relax, do that. If it's time to get to work and put forth effort and action, then do that, okay? So just honor those cycles there. And from the True Love reading deck here, let's see what we got. And then I may use another tarot deck. So the veil is very thin right now, okay? And because it's Hallows Eve, or Halloween Eve. And so right now is a really good time to get intentional, to speak to God, your higher self, the spirit realm, ask for balance, ask for help, and listen for answers, okay? Listen for, you know, thoughts that or promptings that you may get, okay, as messages or answers to your prayers. Yin yang, dating, self-respect, forgiveness, boundaries. Okay, I'll take 3, please. Up to 3. The rainbow root receiver, chivalry, love, inner peace. That rainbow whatever keeps wanting to come out, but that's like actually one of the cards that I don't actually really know what it is. I just know that it's really good, especially since there's a rainbow on it. I would have to look up the meaning a little bit, but really it's here talking about your inner peace, okay, and manifesting, you know, love through boundaries, and manifesting abundance as well. But first having to resolve conflict within, okay, and with others. And then, you know, the peace really starts to amp up. So nothing's really coming out of here. I'll try this way. Looks like there may be some dating in your future. But right now it seems like you're focusing on yourself, your life purpose, and, you know, whether you know it or not, you're becoming the kind of person and ready for, you know, somebody that may be coming in here with this man holding heart. Again, possibly in November, or some kind of communication or leveling up in commitments, as I just saw commitment, so that could be a confirmation. But yeah, right now you're just working on your emotions, your emotional, spiritual, financial, physical self, okay? So that there can be a lot of compatibility and connection, and there's not, you know, distortion. You're not a distorted female or a distorted male, right? You're balanced and you're whole, right? And emotionally available, okay? Emotionally available is what I get, okay? So nothing's coming out, but those are the messages that I'm getting as I'm here, and I'm, yeah, commitment. I just saw commitment. That one really wants to show its face there. Something about sexuality, boundaries, worthiness. Okay. So, yeah. All right. So, distorted feminine on the top. All right. So, there's still some distortions that you may have that you're needing to work on. It talked about not being greedy. It talked about not having pride. So those may be some things that, you know, you're working on. okay, that have you feeling anxiety or your health, you know, not quite where it needs to be. All right. Let's go back real quick. Let's see this contract here in reverse. Usually the reversals are good, okay, not all of them, right? But we also want to know about the bad, right? The good, the bad, the ugly. We want to work on things that we need to work on, okay? Because we all have things to work on. This contract card reverse indicates the ending of a previous connection, okay? So you are actually at the end. I told you there was an ending here. And it would make sense with this new person coming in that you're at an ending with a previous connection. Or where a future commitment is concerned, it could bring warnings of delay and perhaps even possible disappointments, okay? And that could be because they're at a distance, right? Because you got the world right next to them, okay? I mean, and again, there's the temple path and patience. So it's fated and it's divine timing. So it may not be in the timing you want. So the delays are actually part of the process. So just the channel message is to trust the process. Okay, I know you hear that all the time, but that is a channeled message for you. All right. The sale of a house could fall through. The job offer might not come when expected, or a romantic union may be stalled, or all of them, right? So just be prepared for the worst and hoping for the best, okay? Don't give up hope. That's your channeled message, okay? Regardless if the house doesn't sell when you want to, or your relationship doesn't come together when or how you want to, this romantic union, you know, is stalled. This delay may provide some purpose or protection for you, and something even better could be on its way. This card reversed cautions you not to become desperate. Your needy, urgent energy could actually postpone the desired outcome even more. So just focus on yourself, you know, your money, your life purpose, and not being like, you know, trying to be anxious over the timing of the sale or the union or the job, okay? Something better is there if you don't get the job you want, or you don't get the house that you want, right? Because the world could be traveled to, it could be moving as well. Continue taking action even if it's in another direction, and your patient resolve will pay off, okay? So worth the wait. If the breakup of a relationship is involved, always remember that you deserve to be honored. Open your heart and your life to the person who is willing to be fully present and loving. And so this man holding the heart, use, like I said, the King of Cups, and that is a person who can be fully present and fully loving, very supportive, very caring and compassionate. So if you open your heart, then you can receive from this person. But if you don't, that's going to cause your delays, okay? And it starts by opening your heart to love yourself. That person is waiting to commit to your own self-honoring heart, which I just said, okay? Affirmation: I am attracting wonderful, beneficial connections that support and honor me and bring me great happiness and abundance. Okay? And that is your period of prosperity and abundance, is having this loving, caring connection come in that we see here in the outcome, right? So, let's see. With, what is that? Contract. Oh, that was here. The second chakra, since that is your immediate future, right? Let's go ahead and pay some mind to that card and its energy and its advice. Let's take a look here, okay? All right. So it is facing up, and it does have to do with intimacy and creativity, okay? Like I said, from those true love cards, there was something about sexuality. The second chakra vibrates in the energy of a beautiful angel Ariel. She sends a bright orange energy, promoting inspired creativity and greater comfort with intimacy. When this card appears upright, it's urging you to get creative. Let yourself reach out into unexplored areas of self-expression and new projects that may have a more creative approach. Okay, and that also could be this man holding heart with the world next to it, right? Having to do with creativity and loving yourself. So dual meaning there, right? Dual meaning, but definitely somebody coming in, all right? At the right time. Let's see. Put these the way they were. I actually don't remember which they were. There you go. All right. Let's see. This is also a time when the energies of closeness with others and nurturing yourself can flow more freely. You can now open yourself to the emotional intimacy that may be coming your way. Wonderful. So nurture yourself and be ready to receive the affection and camaraderie of resonant souls around you. So your soul tribe will come around, and also your counterpartner, as you open up and love yourself, which I spoke about earlier, and the other card also confirmed as well, okay? So that's that. And then I really do love discussing here about the chakra centers. So since this is in your challenge position, your obstacle, I also do want to read that from the book. It just explains it really so much better. Emotions of desire, life force energy, okay? The powerful Archangel Channel is holding a beautiful sphere of golden light in a solar plexus, which is the location of your third chakra and the center of your life force energy. The issue here revolves around emotions of desire and your personal energy. When the card appears upright, it indicates that an increased enthusiasm is present or soon to be on its way. This is a great time to move toward the completion of your desires. Your life force is vibrating with power and resonance, and your soul is calling you to direct your energy in a focused, purposeful manner. This angel of power is with you now, so go for it. So that's what's coming towards you, right? But it's in the challenge position, so I'm going to read it as if it was reversed, okay? So reverse says, when this card is reversed, it indicates a low ebb in your energy. So that's how you're feeling at the moment, probably because of the anxiety, which is affecting your health, okay? And possibly a lack of purpose. You may have been feeling very fragmented lately, unable to rein in your scattered focus. If this is the case, it's time to become more centered and single-minded. You could choose to bring a greater sense of enthusiasm to your everyday life. Call for the assistance of Channled to help you harness your power and spin the dynamic center of life force expression. Gather up and direct your life force energy and bring an attitude of enthusiasm to both your goals and your daily life. Affirmation, my third chakra is open to its perfect healthy state. I radiate a bright and vibrant life force energy. I feel excitement for all that I do. So get excited, feel into what you desire, focus on that, you know, with focused intention, and take action, okay? For your environment here is the goddess of the moon. So that is like the moon card, but it is in reverse. It's number 52. So 52 or 7 could be important numbers for you, all right? It's about intuition and going within. In reverse is a very important. Okay, it's about a little bit of blocked intuition, okay? So that's probably why you're feeling like low of energy, okay, and anxiety, because it's hard to have faith if you're having fear. So if you're constantly having anxiety, then it's hard to hear, you know, feel into your intuition, okay? So this card reversed reveals blocked intuition and inner discontent, okay? That's why I really felt inner, right, when I said about this storm, okay? But it's not always going to be this way, okay, is what it says on top of it. Inner discontent, or a sense of living in the dark. You have a deep desire to know your purpose and truth, but they can feel very distant. This is a message of dissatisfaction where your inner life is concerned. It's possible that extreme worry and discontent are the obstacles in the inner peace and wisdom you seek? If so, you need to let that go and renew your faith in yourself and the eternal spirit. Okay, that's your channeled message. Renew your faith in yourself and the eternal spirit. Get out of your own way and release the fear that's blocking the truth of your blessed eternal nature. Your soul, your higher self, knows your best. So allow stillness into your life. Listen to the stirrings of your own intuitive voice and trust what you receive. So trust what you receive and let go of the anxiety. That's your channeled message, okay? All right, Aries, you need to get out of your own way, okay? You're blocking love from coming in. You're blocking your intuition, you know, your connection with spirit, and you're causing yourself inner turmoil and discontent and a need to tend to your health because of it, okay? So let's see what we get here from Aries. Yeah, needing to let something go, whatever it is that you're anxious about, so you can have this passionate new start, and you can gain all these new inspired ideas, renewed energy and inspiration. Okay, and new beginnings, okay, a new spark in whatever it is that you're passionate about, and just, you know, overall enthusiasm for life again, okay? It also has to do with travel and getting back in the game, which is what I got for my Pisces the other day. So Ace of Cups, there is new love coming in, okay, and a need to fill up your own cup. We've got 3 cards here. And so this basically just says exactly what I just said, all right? We see you here with the anxiety, the loneliness, the grief that you're still holding on to and needing to let go of, feelings of abandonment or despair, sadness, heartbreak, unwelcome change, and isolation and loneliness. I did feel a lot of isolation, right? But, you know, it's going to take strength. But if you gain the inner strength, then you can get this new beginning, okay, which was on the bottom of the deck, right? So this new beginning wants to come in. It is there for you, but not until you realize what you have to do and you take the action on it, okay? Focus on the fact that success is assured with good plans and hard work. So if you don't actually do the work, then you're not going to get to the success, you know, that's here on the table, right? You're going to keep having the delays and the unnecessary misery, right? And the inner turmoil instead of inner peace, and going through, you know, these cycles of you know, wanting to heal, wanting to know your purpose, but not knowing, okay? Because you're distracted with worry, okay? But you're a healer and you're called to be a healer. That is your purpose, in case you're wondering, or in case you knew but you forgot, okay? So for the Strength card, you could be dealing with an air sign. Not air sign, you could, but I said it, so it could be. What I meant was a fire sign, okay? As this here is fire. It says, strength begins with the choice to be kind to myself. So you're not being kind to others, you're probably not being kind to yourself. And I think a lot of it has to do with the worrying, you know, and the need and the pride, okay? So if you're being prideful, then you're probably not being as kind as you could be. And, you know, if you're called to be a healer, right, then you start by doing and saying things that are healing instead of the opposite, which, you know, it seems like you may be doing to yourself and others. Okay, that's why the inner turmoil here. So be wary for that, you know, be wary for any kind of hostile or emotions or intense emotions. Have the strength to bridle those emotions and channel them differently. whether you work with somebody else or on yourself. That's going to be very important for your inner peace, okay? This also shows that you need to overcome self-doubt, and the other card talked about having self-belief. So there's a lot of self-doubt here, and I think that's why you're not able to move forward. You're also just looking at the negatives right here. You're looking at these cups here, and we all know that they're spilled over. And so you're looking at the things that went wrong, but that's not helping your present, and that's not helping your future unless you're not sitting there just grieving or just sad, but also taking time for introspection and seeing, what did I learn? And then taking that and using it to fuel you to have this new beginning, okay? Do take time to heal, obviously. That's an important part of the process. But loss and disappointments are part of life. That's kind of what just came to me right now. Kind of like thinking of myself since I am an Aries, right? And it's always going to be there. Change is always part of life. So we're going to need to go with this flow and see that there still are opportunities back here. There's still a Two of Cups as well. And if you see those and pick them up and start moving, and start taking action, you can actually get over here to cross this bridge to this nice little castle here and, start being able to move forward, okay, with this passionate new beginning here. All right, and really get things moving into a more healthier direction for your life. All right. So it says overcoming self-doubt again is what sticks out to me. So I just wanted to say that, and for you to focus, but focus on the right thing, not the wrong thing. So those are the cards that wanted to come out here from that deck. All right, and let's see, from the Angel Answer Oracle deck, let's see if there's any advice here, okay? Because part of, the main part for me is the coaching and the advice, not just, telling you what you already know about your life right now, okay? So let's see. The answer here is yes to man holding heart, okay? There's something better, and trust in who? Yourself and spirit. Again, with the taking action. The ones that actually came out are 3. They always come out in 3s for me here. Success. So, and it did come over the contract card, not to mean it has to be just for that one, in general success. But, it did talk about maybe delays of selling of a house, or a job not coming through, or delay in, your romantic union. But there will be success. This is a yes. Yes, there will be success. Okay, channel messages. Yes, there will be success. Success in what? Success in romance, right? And while you may want it now, it could actually happen a year from now. Not to say that it's going to happen in a year from now. It could happen in less time. We did talk about November, right? So maybe, like I said, you just get communication in November, or maybe you have a visit in November, or bring things to a new level in November. And then in a year from now is when things, really start to amp up, like this Two of Cups behind them, the romance and the success, right? Because you're blossoming abundance. So in November, I can't see, it's possible, but I can't see everything just magically being, turned around all the way, but I can see the blossoming abundance, things starting to move forward in November, and then a year from now, things, really being the way that you want it, the way that they should, living your purpose, very successful, in your power, to where you can't be knocked down very easily again, whereas right now, you're still in this very delicate state where you're learning, humbleness and not to have so much pride, where you're learning faith in yourself, to not doubt yourself, to trust spirit, right? You're still going through a lot of karmic lessons that you need to learn and solidifying them, not being worried here, and really balancing out your chakras, your energy, yourself, your life. Okay, so you're going through some really huge transformations, which is why I guess I saw this on the bottom of the deck but didn't say it. You're going through a major overhaul and transformation. I'm willing to let go of the past version of myself. So that's exactly what's happening here, and that's going to feel like a loss too. You're going through these changes. Actually, I want to read this distorted female. I really feel like this is actually the underlying energy here, and needing this balance, okay? Needing some support and going with the flow, okay? And needing to hang on to hope also. And needing to be more gentle, right, on yourself, because I don't feel like you are. So spiritual transformation, new beginnings, letting go, endings, change, transitions, sudden or unexpected upheaval, and endings and release. So some or all of that should definitely apply to you there. Balance, take time to relax. Oh, we already read that one. Support, ask for help, get more rest, and nurture yourself. Okay, take care of your health. Flow, find an easier path forward. Surrender the outcome, release your expectations. Okay, so the easier path forward is the one that you're guided to. Okay, and setting your intentions, putting them out to the universe, out to God, to the spirit realm to help you. Then surrendering the outcome and releasing the expectation, because otherwise that's how you get in your own way, when you don't do those things and you're trying to control the outcomes, and you don't release the expectations, right? You're expecting it to happen a certain way, and then when it doesn't, you think that that's not the right way or the way or how it's supposed to be, and then you're not following guidance. Hope, stay positive. The world is behind you. Look up to the light. Okay, so the light is going to guide your way. The light is going to guide your way. The light is going to guide your way. This is going to be worth the read here. I definitely know that. I feel like we definitely need to read this. The distorted feminine. Okay, I know most of my viewers are actually are feminine, but even if you're not, you're going to gain a lot out of this read here for what you need to work on your divine feminine side, right? Because we all have these divine feminine and masculine characteristics or qualities inside us. So let's see, where did the card go actually? Here it goes. The distorted feminine, it's time to recognize the distorted feminine in your life. Release the negative patterns and live fully and happily in the present. And this will be our last card here. The distorted feminine may not appear to run the world in the same way the distorted masculine does, yet it is just as complex and equally destructive. The distorted feminine is characterized by negative emotions, right? Depression, neediness, a sense of going around in circles, or a need for pointless drama, feeling unattractive, or being trapped and powerless. In this mode, the feminine can even be dishonest by means of manipulation, not saying what she really means, or by being unclear about what she needs. This gives rise to unspoken or even unfair expectations. The distorted feminine may seek to catch out or trip up another in order to have something to be angry or upset about. This need for attention, whatever the cost and expression of insecurity, can damage her health, her relationships, and even her career prospects. After centuries in the shadows, receiving little credit for her effort and shouldering guilt and blame at the hands of global institutions, the feminine is tired. Maybe she feels unloved and unsupported by the masculine in her world. Maybe life seems like a struggle. While some of these things may be true, remaining in the distorted feminine is not the way to resolve them. You have drawn this card today because the distorted feminine is lurking somewhere in your life and is asking to be acknowledged and healed. Being honest with yourself about what is really happening is the first huge step towards empowerment, right? Solar plexus, right? That's your challenge right now. You have drawn, already said that. Are you constantly becoming involved with the wrong kind of partner? Do you blame your mate for the things that aren't working in your life? Do you second guess yourself or imagine that other people think ill of you? Are you afraid to ask for what you really need and want, or are you waiting until someone else figures out and gives it to you? Are you dwelling on old feelings of hurt or disappointment? Your angel and spirit guides want you to know that now is the time to bring this energy to the surface. Bless it for what it has taught you, then let it go. It is time to live in and for the present. It's time to live in and for the present, okay? Your spirit guides and your angels, they want you to know that now is the time to bring these things up, okay? And look yourself in the mirror and see which one of these things you're doing so that you can heal it. And maybe you didn't even know what part of you was distorted, but by listening to me, you may have been pinpointed some of them. And maybe you want to say, oh, that's not me, because you don't want to blame yourself. But it's very important to healing and to progress and to ushering in all this beautiful energy in the future, that you look at yourself and you take accountability and responsibility for what is yours and then do something about it, okay? Because it's making you sick and your victory and your success is, being delayed, okay? It's still going to come to you, and it may take some time, but that's okay. You just need to start making the progress, okay? So I hope this has helped you. It's definitely helped me. And I'm wishing you a great Halloween and transformation and positive energy, okay, from me to you. So until next time, namaste.